Welcome back. I'm an emergency doctor actively working at the emergency department of my hospital. In this Doctor's Corner series, we'll dive into lesser-known approaches and hidden strategies to help the people with critical illnesses. You can subscribe if you want to learn the latest news and healthy solutions about your health. Begin with a simple instruction. Do not treat sleep as passive rest. Treat it as a nightly hormonal negotiation. When we speak about premenstrual symptoms, many people immediately think of cramps, breast tenderness, irritability, food cravings, sadness, anger, bloating, headaches, or fatigue. But ask this: why do these symptoms often feel stronger when sleep becomes shorter, lighter, later, or more broken? How can something as ordinary as bedtime influence something as complex as the premenstrual phase? The answer is that sleep is not just time off. Sleep is a biological regulator. It helps tune pain, sensitivity, emotional control, inflammatory signaling, appetite regulation, stress hormones, and brain circuits that decide whether a sensation feels manageable or overwhelming. In the late luteal phase, the days before menstruation, many people are already more vulnerable to shifts in mood, pain, energy, and body perception. So when sleep weakens, the premenstrual body may lose one of its most important stabilizers. Now listen carefully. Sleep does not erase premenstrual symptoms for everyone, and it is not a replacement for medical care when symptoms are severe. If symptoms are disabling, if depression becomes intense, if there are thoughts of self-harm, or if life is being repeatedly disrupted, seek professional evaluation. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder and severe premenstrual disorders deserve serious care. But for many people, improving sleep is one of the most powerful foundational moves because it works across several symptom pathways at once. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists advises tracking symptoms daily for at least 2 to 3 months and includes getting enough sleep among lifestyle measures used in managing premenstrual symptoms. That matters because PMS is not diagnosed by guessing, it is understood by patterns. So start there, track the pattern, protect the sleep, and observe the change. First, understand the timing. Premenstrual symptoms usually appear after ovulation during the luteal phase and improve with menstruation or shortly afterward. Why does timing matter? Because the brain and body are responding not simply to hormones, but to hormone fluctuation. Estrogen and progesterone rise and fall. Progesterone metabolites interact with GABA-related calming systems in the brain. Serotonin-linked mood regulation may become more vulnerable, and the stress response system may become easier to provoke. So do this. Stop thinking of PMS as weakness. Think of it as sensitivity to change. How does sleep enter this picture? Sleep is also rhythmic. It depends on circadian timing, melatonin signaling, body temperature, light exposure, meal timing, stress level, and nervous system arousal. A systematic review on biological rhythms in PMS and PMDD reported that women with these conditions often show disruptions involving sleep quality, circadian rhythm markers, melatonin, and nighttime body temperature patterns. That means the premenstrual phase is not only a hormone story, it is also a rhythm story. So ask yourself, if the menstrual cycle is rhythmic and sleep is rhythmic, what happens when one rhythm becomes unstable while the other is already under pressure? The answer is often amplification. A manageable irritation can feel like rage. A mild cramp can feel intrusive. A normal craving can become urgent. A small problem can feel personal. Not because the person is exaggerating, but because the brain's regulation systems are running with less support. Now move to the first major mechanism: pain. Premenstrual symptoms often involve physical discomfort, cramps, headaches, breast tenderness, pelvic heaviness, joint aches, or lower back pain. Sleep influences the volume knob of pain. Human research shows that sleep deprivation can increase pain sensitivity and alter pain processing regions of the brain. One study in healthy participants found that total sleep deprivation increased sensitivity to pressure and cold pain and impaired pain modulation systems. Another human brain imaging study found that sleep loss amplified pain reactivity in sensory processing regions while weakening activity in areas involved in evaluating and regulating pain. So give this command clearly. When premenstrual pain is expected, do not wait until the pain arrives to fix the night. Prepare the sleep before the symptoms peak. Why? Because once pain and poor sleep start feeding each other, they can form a loop. Pain interrupts sleep, interrupted sleep lowers pain tolerance, lower pain tolerance makes the next day feel worse, the next night becomes harder. Break the loop early. How? Protect the 3 to 5 nights before the expected symptom window. Keep bedtime consistent. Reduce evening alcohol. Avoid late caffeine. Lower bright light at night. Keep the room cool. Place the phone away from the bed. Use heat, stretching, and relaxation before bedtime if cramps are predictable. Do not make these changes only when the body is already in distress. Make them before the body asks. Second, consider mood. PMS is not only physical. For many people, the most disruptive symptoms are emotional: irritability, sadness, anxiety, impatience, sensitivity to rejection, or sudden tears. Why does sleep matter here? Because sleep supports the connection between the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain involved in judgment, perspective, and restraint, and emotion-generating regions such as the amygdala. When sleep is lost, emotional signals can become louder while the brain's regulatory control becomes weaker. A well-known neuroimaging study on sleep deprivation described a prefrontal amygdala disconnect after sleep loss, helping explain why emotional responses may become more reactive when sleep is insufficient. This is highly relevant during the premenstrual phase, when emotional regulation may already require more effort. So ask the audience, have you ever noticed that after a short night, a small comment lands like an insult? Why does that happen? How does the brain turn a small spark into a fire? It happens because sleep helps restore emotional proportion. Without it, the brain may react before it interprets. During the premenstrual phase, that can feel like being hijacked by your own nervous system. Now give the instruction: do not negotiate with your most reactive thoughts at midnight. Sleep first, evaluate later. If a conflict, fear, or decision appears at night during the premenstrual window, write it down in one sentence and postpone analysis until morning. This is not avoidance. This is neurobiological timing. The rested brain is a better judge. Third, look at inflammation and body discomfort. Many premenstrual symptoms have an inflammatory or fluid shift character. Swelling, tenderness, heaviness, headaches, and general body sensitivity. Sleep and inflammation are connected in both directions. A systematic review and meta-analysis found links between sleep disturbance, sleep duration, experimental sleep loss, and inflammatory markers such as C-reactive protein and interleukin-6. In plain language, poor sleep can push the body toward a more activated inflammatory state. Why does this matter for PMS? Because the premenstrual body may already feel physically louder. If poor sleep increases inflammatory signaling, the body may interpret normal sensations as more intense. How can sleep help? By reducing one of the background signals that can make the whole system feel irritated. So do this. Build an anti-irritation evening routine. Keep it simple. Eat earlier when possible. Hydrate steadily instead of flooding the body late at night. Dim lights 1 hour before bed. Avoid intense arguments and demanding work right before sleep. Try gentle stretching, slow breathing, or a warm shower. Make the evening less like a battlefield and more like a landing strip. Fourth, consider fatigue and cravings. Premenstrual fatigue can feel different from ordinary tiredness. It can feel heavy, foggy, and emotionally colored. Why? Because sleep quality affects daytime energy, attention, appetite hormones, and reward pathways. When sleep is shortened, the brain becomes more likely to seek fast comfort. Sugar, salt, high-calorie snacks, scrolling, reassurance, or stimulation. During PMS, cravings may already be present, so poor sleep can make them feel more commanding. Do not shame cravings, interpret them. Ask, did I sleep enough? Did I eat enough protein earlier? Did I expose my eyes to morning light? Did I move my body today? These questions matter because cravings are not always a character issue. Often they are a biology message. Give this practical command. During the premenstrual week, make sleep protection easier than sleep correction. Do not depend on willpower at 11:30 p.m. Put the charger outside arm's reach. Set a lights down alarm, not only a wake-up alarm. Prepare tomorrow's clothes earlier. Reduce decision making at night. If your cycle is predictable, schedule demanding conversations, major deadlines, and late social events with more caution during the most vulnerable days. Fifth, understand the evidence connecting PMS and sleep itself. A systematic review examining menstrual disturbances and sleep disturbances found that poor sleep quality appears frequently among those with premenstrual symptoms, and one included study reported poor sleep quality in 75.6% of women with PMS compared with 58.8% of women without PMS. That does not prove that poor sleep causes every symptom, but it does show a meaningful overlap that clinicians and patients should not ignore. A 2025 study in BMC Psychiatry also examined sleep quality, anxiety depression symptoms, and brain network findings in PMS, reflecting a growing interest in how sleep, mood symptoms, and brain connectivity interact in the premenstrual state. This is not just lifestyle talk, it is becoming a neuroscience conversation. So ask, how should we use this information? Use it as a plan, not as trivia. Here is the plan. Now bring it together. Why can sleep help premenstrual symptoms? Because PMS is not one symptom with one switch. It is a network. Hormones, brain sensitivity, pain processing, inflammation, stress response, appetite, memory, and emotion. Sleep touches all of these. That is why improving sleep can produce benefits that feel wider than expected, less pain intensity, more emotional steadiness, fewer cravings, clearer thinking, better patience, and a stronger sense of control. How should you use sleep? Use it deliberately. Do not wait for the hardest day. Prepare before the symptoms rise. Track the pattern. Guard the wake time. Dim the evening. Respect caffeine. Reduce late night conflict. Keep the room cool. Let the body receive the same message every night. You are safe. It is time to recover, and tomorrow does not need to be fought tonight. End with this instruction. Do not underestimate the quiet treatments. Sometimes the body does not need a dramatic intervention first. Sometimes it needs rhythm, darkness, regularity, and permission to repair. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We are learning this together like a family that keeps showing up. See you in the next topic.